And convection's super powerful. And really, when we go down these homes you're calling us out for your well care checkup, and we're looking for the amount of growth, and we're looking at all those elements that keep the water out of your home. A lot of what's up there is ventilation issues. The pipes are to pull air in so you can discharge water out. And there's can vents that are up there on the non-visible side of your roof that are letting the stale air out. They're at the highest part of the back of the roof, so the air comes in under the gutters and the soffits, flows through the attic and up and out the can vents. Sometimes in homeowners just trying to get more airflow will have a power fan put in. And these days the power fans are humidistatically and thermostatically controlled, meaning you can set them to come on when the humidity gets really high, or add to that when the temperature gets too high, because both are damaging to your roofing, your substructure, and the quality of living, humidity and heat. So kudos to those that are concerned about that. But here's the issue. When you really start to study about convection and how air is pulled and released, if you put a power fan and you have all those can vents up there with it, it's going to pull the least resistance. And the least resistance is just from the can vent next to it. So when that fan comes on, it's just pulling in from the fan up there. You've lost your power of convection. So what you want to do, and we do this all the time, is if you want to put a power fan in and really get a lot of pull, you just need to block those can vents. Make sure you have a balanced intake on those soffits. And we've come up with some really unique ideas for soffit ventilation that when you call Roof Life of Oregon, we can show you what we've come up with. The other thing that people need to remember is a lot of these homes that are older than 15, 20 years, they had gable vents on the ends of their homes. These are, when you walk to the end of your house and look up, they're the 16 by 20 inch, maybe 13 by 20 inch louvered vents right up there in the point of your roof, the gable of your roof. And this is pulling air in sideways. In the olden days, that's how they ventilated attics, is they just had two fans. And so some people slap a fan in one side, say, I'm going to blow this hot air out of there. But remember, you got to block the can vents that your new roof has so that when that fan comes on, it just doesn't pull it in from the top instead of pulling it from the bottom. So those will work if you block the can vents. You can't mix two types of ventilation, exhaust ventilation, on the same roof. One of the most effective ways to ventilate a roof is a ridge vent, where we cut 2 inches on each side of the center beam, and then we put a ridge cap that ventilates at the highest point of the roof. That's the most convection power that you can have without it being mechanically powered. But if you want to use those power fans, we use them in our replacements when there's a trapped airspace somewhere where we can't use the free convection energy that's generated in an attic space. If we have an area where we just can't get that energy going, can't get that flow to the top of the roof, we'll put a power fan in. Sometimes we'll use a solar one so they're really quiet. But if you need a big powerful one, you just got to block those can vents and get that air flowing through there, humidistatically and thermostatically controlled. So when you get this well care checkup from Roof Life of Oregon, we'll be checking on your power fans, and we'll be checking on those can vents, and we'll get your home balanced so that it is not only beautiful and not only long lasting, but healthy.